Let's rank the books, the men, and the women from the Chestnut Spring series now that I have read the entire series. Let me just preface and say that I enjoyed this entire series. I loved all the characters, their romances, the setting, everything about this series was so good. Let's start with the books. At the bottom is Powerless. Now, I love A Childhood Friends to Lovers, and I love Sloane and Jasper so much. I ate the first part of this book up so quickly, I was giggling and kicking my feet, but then we got to the halfway point, and then that through the rest of the book, I just felt like I left feeling like I wanted a little bit more out of them and their story. Hopeless was very similar, where I felt like I was just missing something. Like, I love Beau and I was so excited to get his story, especially after everything that he went through, but I felt like something was just missing. Bailey just felt a little too immature, but I did love her humor and how she took care of Beau, and their story was just really sweet. At third is Flawless. This was my first Elsie Silver book and it did not disappoint. I will eat up Enemies to Lovers every single time. I love Rhett and Summer and their banter was just so good, and I ate up their slow burn. And I love that Summer throughout this entire series has always been the person who wanted to make sure everyone feels welcomed and is taken care of and okay. I also loved how much Rhett helped Summer through everything she was working through from her past, and I just thought their romance was so sweet. Now, my top two books are both 5-star reads for me, and I feel like I would probably put Reckless at number 2. I was honestly nervous going into this book because Winter isn't portrayed the best in the other books, but I really enjoyed getting to know the woman behind the facade that she always wears around everyone and seeing her softer side. And Theo Silva is just a top tier man. I just love that he was there for her, stuck by her side through everything, stuck up for her when no one else would, and I just thought their romance was chef's kiss. And that means at the top is Heartless. Willa is just my favorite FMC from any romance book I have ever read because she is just so funny. She had me cackling throughout this whole book. But I love that we got to see her softer side and how much she took care of Cade and Luke. And Cade is just another top tier man. I love that he was just this super grumpy man who worked really hard and enjoyed his small pleasures in life but had this big soft spot for his son. His banter with Willow was just so much fun, and I just love their romance and their little family. Now let's rapid fire rank the men and women. And for the men, from bottom to top, it goes Beau, Jasper, Rhett, Cade, and Theo. And for the women, it goes Bailey, Sloane, Winter, Summer, and Willa. Let me know what your favorite book, man, and woman from the series was.